Welcome back to Iraqi Dinar, everyone. If you're watching this right now, take a moment and really pay attention, because today's update is not normal news. This is the kind of development that can completely shift expectations for millions of dinar holders around the world. Nobody expected what happened today. Not the investors who have been following every update. Not the analysts who monitor the market every hour. And definitely not the people who believed this process would still take months or even years. The shock hit the entire community the moment the confirmation dropped that the U.S. Treasury has officially recognized the Iraqi Dinar at a 1.1 rate for government-approved exchanges. This is not a rumor, not a leaked message, not speculation. This is an official acknowledgement, and it has instantly changed the direction of the dinar story. For many people, the moment they heard, recognized by the U.S. Treasury, they had to sit down and read it twice because it sounded unreal after so many years of uncertainty. But it's real. And because it's real, the emotional reaction has been massive. People who have held their dinar through years of ups and downs, through rumors, delays, predictions, and disappointments, finally have something official and solid. This recognition means legitimacy. It means structure. It means the path to conversion is no longer based on hope. It is based on a confirmed rate that now has global weight behind it. For the first time, the conversation is not about if, it's about when, and that shift alone has shaken the entire financial discussion around the IQD. The 1.1 rate itself has shocked even the most optimistic analysts. For years, the dinar traded at undervalued numbers, and most people assumed that any recognition, if it ever came, would be small, symbolic, or limited. Instead, the U.S. Treasury acknowledged a rate far stronger than what many believed possible in the early phases. This doesn't mean immediate exchanges, but it means the financial foundation is now official. And that is exactly why investors are calling this the turning point, the reset moment, the day everything changed. When a major global institution recognizes a benchmark, the rest of the world watches closely. And that is exactly what is happening right now. The announcement stated clearly that government-regulated exchange channels will be set up to handle conversions safely. This means no black market routes, no risky brokers, and no unofficial paths. Everything will move through legitimate banks and financial institutions authorized by Iraq and recognized internationally. For holders who have been waiting for years, this is one of the most comforting parts of the entire update because it removes uncertainty and introduces transparency. People will finally know where to go, how to exchange, and what to expect. And for the first time, the system will be monitored, verified, and protected at every stage. Now, one thing people everywhere are asking is, when does the exchange actually begin? Officials have already explained that banks need time to adjust their systems, test their infrastructure, train compliance teams, and prepare for the massive demand that is coming. This means exchanges won't start today or tomorrow, but the process is officially in motion. And that matters more than anything. Based on similar global examples, rollouts like this usually begin within weeks or a few months, depending on how quickly banks finish their preparations. Those who want to be among the first to exchange need to stay alert, follow official announcements, and avoid falling for anyone promising shortcuts. There won't be any. Everything will be scheduled. Everything will be documented, and everything will be processed legally. Preparation is going to be the key. People are being advised to organize their physical notes, verify authenticity, keep receipts, prepare IDs, and check that every name matches their official documents. Digital holders will have a slightly easier path, since verification will happen through their bank accounts. But regardless of the method, everyone will be required to follow strict compliance standards to prevent fraud or unauthorized transactions. Banks are preparing to verify every note, every serial number, every digital entry, and every identity before processing the exchange. One of the biggest impacts of today's recognition is the global reaction. Currency experts are already releasing reports analyzing what this means for forex markets, financial stability, and future trading volume. A recognized rate backed by the U.S. Treasury signals that Iraq is entering a new chapter economically. It sends a message that the country is stabilizing, improving its financial structure, and preparing to rejoin global markets with strength. This recognition will likely attract foreign investors, strengthen international confidence, and open new economic doors for Iraq. Approved banks will play the most important role in this entire process. Only specific banks with the right security systems and international authorization will be allowed to process dinar exchanges. This protects holders from scams and ensures that every transaction is secure. No private individuals, no unofficial brokers, and no social media offers will be part of the process. Everything will be officially managed, step by step. This is important because major financial transitions always attract scammers. People must stay cautious and follow only official instructions. The potential impact on holders is enormous. For some, even a small amount of dinar could turn into something meaningful. For others, it could be less. But officials are reminding everyone to stay patient and grounded. The recognition is official, yes, but the rollout still requires preparation, scheduling, and safe processing. Rushing into emotional decisions can lead to mistakes, and this is not the moment to take risks. It's the moment to prepare carefully and wait for the official exchange window. Inside Iraq, banks are already preparing the infrastructure. Secure facilities are being developed, digital systems are being tested, and staff are being trained for high-volume verification. They want to avoid confusion and create a smooth experience for every holder. Digital banking will speed up the process for many, but physical currency exchanges will still be available through verified channels. Holder preparation documents, receipts, IDs, and organized notes will make the entire process easier once appointments begin. People are being reminded that this exchange will not be a one-day event. There will be waves of appointments. Even if someone misses the first wave, more windows will open. The process will continue until every verified holder is served. The goal is not speed, it's accuracy, safety, and stability. This recognition is also sending a powerful message about Iraq's future. A stable, officially recognized rate encourages trade, investment, development, and economic growth. It signals that Iraq is moving forward after years of instability. For Dinar holders, this means they are witnessing a transformation that goes beyond personal gain. They are witnessing a shift in Iraq's financial identity and future position in global markets. For many people, the emotional reaction today is relief. Years of waiting, confusion, and misinformation created frustration and doubt. But today's recognition gives clarity, direction, and confidence. The path forward is official, confirmed, and structured. The years of patience are finally being rewarded with a real, documented opportunity. Still, holders must rely only on verified information. Scammers will try to take advantage of excitement, so people must stay alert and follow instructions directly from authorized banks and official announcements. No shortcuts will exist. No unofficial offers will be valid. Everything will run through authorized channels designed for safety, transparency, and long-term protection. Today's recognition is already making headlines worldwide. Analysts are calling it a monumental milestone in Iraq's financial development. The dinar, once seen as undervalued and uncertain, is now stepping into a new phase with global recognition behind it. This is not just an update. It is a turning point. It signals that the journey is no longer stuck in predictions. It has moved into official action. As we move forward, holders should focus on staying informed, staying prepared, and staying patient. The exchange process will be organized, legal, and secure. Preparing early will make the experience smoother and faster once appointments begin. This moment is historic, and it carries both opportunity and responsibility. After years of waiting, things are finally changing in a real, measurable way. The recognition of the dinar at a 1.1 rate will be remembered as the moment that reset expectations and opened new possibilities for millions of people around the world. This is history unfolding, and every holder is a part of it. Stay ready, because the next chapter is coming.